I'm going non-footy related for this one. I'm going wrestling related. A lady in the front row with pink hair in AEW Rampage this week. I saw to watch, ruined the show. Did not smile at all. She cheered, but with such lack of charisma, she did not smile once. Fuck you! You ruined the show for me. The arrow's pointed at you. Okay?
What a weird arrow to. I mean,
I just fucking hate people. I can't do this anymore.
That's actually very fair.
All right, Maso, my question is, who from Freo is the boy this week?
Well, that's where you're wrong, my good sir. Now, I love doing this. This gentleman, this stud of a man, with golden locks, was born 3rd of December, 1997. He initially debuted for Geelong. It is currently playing for Port Adelaide. Grew up in Perth. Went to Wesley College. Was the pick 60th in the 2016 draft. It is Sir Sparkle Narkle. And that is my boy for this week. Because who does not love the Sparkle Narkle?
Well deserved.
He lost 11 kilos in the off-season to get himself on an AFL list again. Good on him.
He looks great.
He does look great. And the hair as well is looking luscious.
He's smiling again. That's all we want to see.
It's true. And it was a bit under... I think we said it in our preview for the season is Quinton Narkle should be on an AFL list right now. So good to see him back on one. And good to see him almost get him game immediately after the mid-season draft.
It was great. It was great to see. Kicking goals. Love it.
You remember this, pal. You're a boy in a man's world.
Yeah, it's Santantaro Halper, the famous Carlton and GWS player. Played for Carlton through the years of 2005 to 2011. Played 80 games for Carlton and kicked 67 goals. 67. Then went over to the GWS Giants and played 8 games for them and kicked 15 goals. So Santanta's little helpers didn't quite help there. There's a few things I want to talk about with Big Santanta. He was basically brought in to be the Fev, brought in to be to help Fev out and to play ruck. But I think a lot of us remember him for what he did in 2007, where he, I believe it was he kicked Cameron Cloak, basically in the balls, and knocked him out in a preseason scratch match. It was one of the most insane things that you will ever see on a football field. He was delisted and basically sent over to GWS, where he was an inaugural player on the list. I love some of these inaugural players because I just think they're so interesting. It's like how I wish I could get certain snippets of players' careers and just have them as boys. Like how good would it be to have, what's Kane's brother? Chad Corns. Imagine having a Chad Corns career at GWS, just his GWS career as a boy. But Santanta retired at the end of 2014 and then fucked off to Albury to play country football. So Santanta O'Halpin, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
It's Takeshita!
Ouch!
Bandito.
Chris Bandito. Chris Bandito.
Bandito.
Count, was this on Rampage?
Yes.
Damn it! I watched Dynamite. He was on
Dynamite. Oh, you missed Rampage. He's a match on Rampage.
Didn't know he was scheduled for one.
Love his entrance.
Yeah, oh my God. He has currently got a picture of him and Don Callis as centaurs.
Majestic.
It's beautiful. But, Nate, can you point something out since the AWO Journeyman began?
Oh, yeah. So we've started covering with AWO journeyman, start of March. Takeshita is 15-1. We've basically
willing
turned
that
a boy.
boy.
We've turned a boy into a man.
100%.
Yeah. This is all
100%.
us.
Yeah. Takeshita with the win over Bandito on Rampage.
Wow.
Forbidden Doors coming up. Omega's defending the US title against Ospreay. Do you think there'll be some interference involved, or is it just a straightforward one-on-one match?
It's an absolute shame that Coda's no longer with New Japan in that sense. But is that where you'll see? You reckon we'll see Kota potentially see Kota Ibushi there?
No, not a Forbidden Door. No, I think I'm
I
expecting.
know with the
Ospreay
crossover bit. No.
I reckon Ospreay wins, but Takeshita will be involved somehow.
Continue the feud there because we're still building to blood and guts in that sense.
Yeah.
So, but also the return of Eddie Kingston raised a whole bunch of questions. But he was also, as Maso pointed out, he was also involved in the finish of Dynamite as well. So we can't forget that he had the match with Bandito, but he was on our television screens twice, and now we have 3 shows. Can we get him on all 3? That would be beautiful. Imagine just Takeshita all the time.
I mean, we get fucking Roman Reigns on Raw and SmackDown, so that's enough as it is.
I would just replace Roman with Takeshita.
I hope so.
The true head of the table.
Yeah. He is the one.
The one Takeshita.
But that is Takeshita Watch.